4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, hello, internet world. It's Norma Joe. The cats are here. If only you could see them. They're like surrounding me. Oh my god, here comes one. And there's the other one. You see that? Anyway. Alright, I think this is where we left off last time. Literally everyone turns their head to look at Aragorn, who slouched down way super low in his seat, hiding under his hood and cape. I should put my hood up. Like this. Aragorn, just kill me right now. He picks out from under the hood. Aragorn, my name changed in the script. God, now it's official. Boromir, look of disbelief. Get the fuck out! Legolas, nope, for real. Boromir looks at Aragorn up and down. Mumbles to himself, backseat trash. He goes and sits back down, but from across the circle, him and Aragorn give each other the it's on look. Most people would call that like a death glare or something. I don't think anyone's like refers to it like that. Elrond, okay, you guys all need to stop. Goddamn. See, and people wonder why I have low expectations for these fucks. Anyway, since none of you are smart enough to come up with what we should do, I'll spell it out for you. Destroy the motherfucking ring. From across the circle, Gimli sees the ring. He sees his chance for glory glowing, being an awesome hero, dwarves and elves becoming friends, and all that shit. Gimli, woo, what are we waiting for? He stands up, takes a running leap, and pounds the fuck out of the ring with his axe. Well, actually, that's just what he thinks he's gonna do. In reality, the ring shoots out its electricity psychic aura thing, and zaps Gimli while he's still midair. It zaps the fuck out of him, and then just dumps him on the ground like a potato. Gimli coughs out black smoke puff. Legolas, ha 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 ha! Hella annoying ratchet ghetto laugh. It's like all caps. Elrond, ... I'm sure he's not proud of Legolas for doing that, for shaming the image of elves. Elrond, ... lights another cigarette with the one he already has. It's gonna be a long meeting. Maybe he looks down on Legolas, though, because he's a wood elf, and Elrond is a river elf, I think, right? So maybe they're not the same. He looks back to the council. Elrond, as I was gonna say before someone interrupted. Legolas points to Gimli. Elrond, yeah, and you just interrupted me again. As I was saying, to anyone who didn't see my flashback earlier, the ring can only be destroyed if you throw it in the lava of the ultimate volcano from whence it came. That's funny, because my dad was just saying the other night how that's, like, grammatically incorrect, and I, like, included the grammatical incorrectness in my parody. Frodo, should we really be saying all this in front of the ring? Elrond waves it off. It's just a fucking ring. Frodo, ... Boromir, excuse me, have you seen Mordor? I have. It's like the next state over, and it's ratchet! You can't just, like, walk in there. There's a moment of silence, and every single person in the council bursts out laughing. Random elf, oh my god, oh my god. Random elf number 2, that is seriously the funniest shit ever. Random dwarf, did you hear what he said? Other random dwarf, ha 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 ha! Boromir, stupefied look. What? What did I say? It's not that funny. Everyone else, ha 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 ha! Boromir, all I said was, you can't walk in there. Elf number 1, oh my god, he said it again. Elf number 2, I can't breathe. Oh my god, bitch, this is the dumbest shit ever. Dwarf number 1, we're gonna be making fun of this shit for the next 10 years. Maybe even 15 years. Yeah, but it ran out eventually, and now nobody cares. Boromir, he just said from whence it came. That sounds way more stupid than what I said. They all keep laughing. Boromir can't take it anymore, so he takes his gum out of his mouth. I thought he said he took his gun out of his mouth, but that would mean he had a gun in his mouth in the first place. I don't know. And throws it at the nearest person. Nearest person dodges. The gum flies right into Legolas's mouth while he's laughing, and he starts choking. Ew, gross! Legolas, one of the other elves goes behind him and does the fucking Heimlich. Why is it everything, like, fucking this and fucking that? Like, it's like, it can't just be like he does the Heimlich, it's like he does the fucking Heimlich. And so, that was funnier 10 years ago. Until he coughs out the gum. He gives Boromir the glare of death. Everyone stops laughing. Legolas, you fucker. Gimli, well, maybe if you didn't open your big ass mouth so much, that wouldn't have happened. Oh my god. Other elf, you stay out of this with your little hairy ass. Gimli, you shut up and get your clitoris out of my face. Oh my god, bitch. Everyone then bursts into fighting arguments, cat hissing fights, and all that shit. Even Gandalf is trying to pop eyes out and shit. Like with his fingers like this. Frodo stands there blinking and watching all the madness. Hey, guys, stop it already. Oh, I was gonna say the thing about Boromir that reminds me of that Twilight Zone episode with the comedian where he's like, I want to be able to make people laugh because he like bombs all the time. He's like, I want to be able to make people laugh, and then the genie like fucking gives him that power, but it like, you know, he's like a shitty genie. So it's like a monkey's paw where it's like the guy just walks into a bar, he's like, oh yeah, let me have a whiskey or something. The guy's like, oh my god, ha ha! He said, give me a whiskey! And everyone's just like, literally everything he says makes people laugh and stuff. And like, then, you know, it sucks. Because it's Twilight Zone, you know. Frodo stands there oh yeah, stop it already. Row! Dog bark, glass breaks. Frodo, stop it or I'll cry. They all ignore him and they ignored him. They didn't even care. They all ignore him and keep kicking the crap out of each other, pulling hair and all that shit. Frodo looks at them all. Then he looks down at the ring. He feels its power. He knows what he has to do. Frodo grabs the ring off the tree stump, whispers, power me up, baby. He runs around the council and slaps Legolas, slaps Gimli and Boromir, slaps all the extra elves in order of height, slaps every dwarf, and even slaps Gandalf. Oh yeah, and he jumps in the air and does an epic ultra Pikachu slap on Elrond. Everyone is in silence. They all stare at Frodo while he stands up on the tree stump, panting and glowing with power. Frodo, hey, it worked! Group silence. Frodo, I'm gonna take the ring to the volcano. Everyone collective group gasps. Frodo, who's with me? Silence. Everyone takes a step back except for Legolas, Gimli, Boromir, Aragorn, and Gandalf. Oh yeah, and they also put their finger on their noses. Gimli looks around. Damn. Aragorn comes up to Frodo and kneels down in front of him. I'm with you, man. I'm with you all the way. Legolas to the others. Man, look at this guy. He's making us all look like assholes. Yeah, because he's a fucking simp. If only we had that word back then. He comes up to Frodo and also kneels. Legolas, you have my bow. Boromir joins. And my sword. On top of Aragorn, who already has a sword, too. Gimli, and my axe. Legolas silence, bursts out laughing. Legolas fucking loves those goddamn memes. Gimli, what? What the fuck? Boromir, see how it feels? Frodo, wow. He looks at everyone kneeling in front of him. This must be how a preschool teacher feels. Or an adult night school teacher with a class full of chainsaw accident victims. Wow. Gimli, we're not victims, we're survivors. Legolas, could you not sit so close to me? Frodo looks at Gandalf since he's the only tallie still standing. You can be the principal. Oh, Elrond, taking a swig of whiskey. Well, just look at this. We finally got our team assembled. I'll call you the... Suddenly Sam comes running in from nowhere. Sam, wait for me! Oh yeah, and also thank God, like, the Avengers wasn't out yet. Or, maybe it was, but I'm not interested, you know? Because then it would have been like, Fellowship assemble, or some stupid shit like that. But luckily he didn't say that. Let me see. Sam, wait for me. He runs up and grabs Frodo. You can't split us apart. Together forever. He handcuffs himself to Frodo. Oh my god. That reminds me of when me and my sister were little kids. Like, we used to play this game with our stuffed animals where certain stuffed animals were soulmates, and that meant that they could never be separated or they would die. Like, it's kind of fucked up. But then again, it's like, I mean, you can say that's real because, you know, sometimes animals, like pets, like rabbits and cats I know of, like, they become bonded to each other, and then if you separate them, they get, like, super depressed. Like, I mean, you're basically, like, yeah, taking them away from the one they love. So it's kind of real, but the way me and my sister played it, it was just very, like, cut and dry, like, dramatic. It was just, like, they'll die. Like, just kind of insta-die, you know? Anyways, where was I? So he handcuffs himself to Frodo. Elrond, oh, look at that. Isn't that the sweetest thing? Okay, you guys will be called. Just then, Merry and Perry burst out of Elrond's gown. I thought it said Elrond's groin for a second, but it says gown. Merry and Perry, we're coming too! Wait for us! Elrond, hella pissed off look of shock. I wish I could do his look is so good. It's like, that wasn't it. It's like, Something like that. He does the one eyebrow thing. I can only do that on this side. Something like that. I can't do it. I can't do it like you can do it. It's funny as fuck. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck here? Is this gonna stop? Everyone looks at him, quiet, expectant. Elrond takes a breath. Okay, you will all be called the... Just then, the movie all goes to static. Zoom out to show Pippin holding a camera. Merry, what's going on? Pippin, Merry, you didn't just press erase, did you? Pippin, ... Cheesy grin. Merry takes breath. Fuck! Well, actually, it's just F. But I'm assuming he's, like, gonna say fuck. It's like, he almost said fuck, but then he got cut off at the last minute, I guess. End of part 1. Beginning of part 2. Peaceful evening in Rivendell. Off to the side, we see Legolas and his crew of elves doing some fucking back handsprings and other crazy-ass cheerleader type shit. But forget all that, because almost right away, we skip to the graveyard. Aragorn is there, cleaning off all the dust and spiders and weeds from his mom's grave, which is a statue of a lady. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be her. Aragorn sighs and shakes his head. Mama, they've done you wrong. Suddenly, Elrond sounds so sad. Suddenly, Elrond's voice comes through the glen, in parentheses, park. I've already explained the Glen Park joke in the zombie story, so, yeah. But where is he? Where is he? Elrond, a mother only wanted her child to be safe. That's why she put him down the river. She knew that elves usually take pity on the poor orphans. That's your story, isn't it? Aragorn looks all around. Where are you? Elrond, remember your childhood. Aragorn, I really don't want to do that. Abrupt-ass flashback. Little baby 9-year-old... 9-year-old? It's not exactly a baby, but okay. Little baby 9-year-old Aragorn and some older dude, in parentheses, okay, it's his dad, are running for their lives down this hall. They run in... Oh, because it's supposed to be like Kill Bill, okay. They run into the bedroom, like in Smooth Criminal, and shut the door. Dad, quick, hide under there. He shoves Aragorn under the bed. Just then, the door bursts open, and these creepy, shifty-looking dudes creep in with weapons. Doesn't say what kind of weapons, just weapons. Remember the halberks, or whatever those things are called, that pull people down from horses, you know? Dad pulls out his sword. You got one last chance to step off. Creepy guy number 1. Haha, yeah, right. They have this big-ass epic bedroom sword fight, but in the end, the two dudes overpower Arathorn, or whatever the fuck his name is, and throw him on the bed. They stab him straight through the mattress, narrowly missing the chibi Aragorn under the bed. Yeah, you know where this is going, or gone. Aragorn lays there with the blood seeping through the mattress, dripping all over him, while the really sad music plays. Yeah, from Kill Bill. The creepy dudes leave. The second creepy guy stops. You should just imagine this in, like, anime format, but I'm sure you already are. I am. The second creepy guy stops at the doorway. He spits out a cigarette, shoots an arrow through it, hitting a container of booze on the table on the other side of the room and setting the whole house on fire. Cut to Aragorn standing outside, watching the house burn. It doesn't say how he got out, but, you know. Just then, his mom grabs him. Oh, she lives. She wasn't murdered. His mom grabs him and puts him in a big-ass upside-down hat. What? And floats him down the river. Mom, I really don't... In parentheses, I really don't know her name. Yeah, what is it? Crying. Be good, my son. Be safe and free. Aragorn stares back at her as he floats down the river. End flashback. Back to the present. So it's like Kill Bill, and it's also, like Little Drummer Boy-ish a little bit. And of course, like Moses. You know, it's the main one. I mean, that's like the typical, like, floating down the river thing, you know? Obviously. Aragorn. Long, stretched out, weirded out emoji face. Elrond, you see, this is your destiny. Your whole family lies on you succeeding. You're the only one left. Aragorn, ... bursts out sobbing. Get out of my head! Leave me alone! Oh yeah, it's like he's, like, crazy, I guess, because Elrond, you can't see it. He can't see where Elrond is. Elrond, but it's fate. Aragorn, fuck fate. I wish I was never born. Aww. So much stress. He runs away crying. Oh, Elrond, wait, come back. He finally comes out into camera. Sighs. Damn, why am I so bad with motivating kids? Yeah, kids that are 40. Or whatever. He peeks over at the grave statue. Elrond, stop judging me. Now cutting away from this awkward shit, we go to Frodo and Bilbo. Oh yeah, that's not gonna be awkward at all. Bilbo, check this out, my old sword. Strong as steel, light enough for a bunny. Aww. Frodo, cool. Bilbo, and it glows blue. Frodo, whoa, 10-second rave moment. Oh shit, I should do this. Watch out if you have epilepsy. Okay. Bilbo, when orcs are coming to kill you, that is. Frodo, balloon deflates. Yee! Oh. Bilbo, okay, moving on. Next cool thing. Holds up the shiny, shiny shirt. Woo, my Friday Night Lights costume. Haha, just kidding, it's chainmail. What is Friday Night Lights? Is that the one with Dirk Diggly or whatever? It's about porn. Is that movie, or is that a different movie? Frodo, it's so purty. Bilbo, you like it? He shakes the shirt temptingly. Why don't you, try it on? There was a time when I was about your size. Yeah, it's funny because Bilbo, I think, is supposed to actually be smaller than Frodo, but okay. Frodo starts undressing, or at least undoing his shirt buttons, while Bilbo goes on. Bilbo, yeah, I had a tight little body just like that. That's right, stripped down for your uncle. Ew. Okay, this reminds me, because I never did a movie review of Last Jedi, this kind of reminds me of that, how I thought it was so fucking hilarious. Oh my god, what's going on? Don't make the camera stop. What's happening? Okay, it's still going. Okay, Last Jedi, I think it's, like, really fucking hilarious. I mean, the part with Luke and, the part with fucking, Kylo, and Luke freaking him out when he's in bed, like that part is just so fucking dumb and I mean, honestly, the whole fucking 3 movies are all dumb and pointless, and they really go nowhere, but just, like, I just thought it was so hilarious how, like, it's like, when Luke tells the story, he's like, yeah, I just, yeah, my nephew came to stay with me. His parents, my sister and brother-in-law, they thought that, he should come stay with me because I live, like, in a peaceful countryside, and, he was acting bad at school or whatever, and it should be good just like, spend some time with me or whatever. And then, yeah, he was, like, sleeping in the cabin, and then, I just went in there to check on him, and then, like, yeah, I was like, I hope he doesn't become a fuck up, but I was like, oh, I love him. He's my nephew, and then he just turns around and goes back. When Kylo tells the story, it's like, yeah, they sent me to live with my scary uncle, my creepy ass fucking uncle in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve this. Like, my mom, my dad, they just don't understand me, and shit. Like, oh my god, I was so fucking scared. I don't know this guy. They made me stay with my scary ass uncle, and I was terrified of him. And then one night I was laying in bed and he just walked in the room and he was like standing over my bed. He was standing over my bed for so long and I was like so scared and I just pretended to be asleep and I just wished and wished for him to leave and not touch me. And like, it's just like, I just sat there petrified. And then I swear to God he was gonna kill me. He was gonna kill me. And then I ran for my life. It's just so, like, it's like a fucking one of those, like, I survived, like, a killer, like, things from Lifetime or something, one of those fucking Lifetime shows or whatever. Or, like, what's that other channel? Like, the channel that's, like, pretty much all, like, true crime shows and shit. It's, like, the murder channel, And, like, that sounds like something from fucking, isn't that something that, what's his name? The comedian. You know who I'm talking about. The guy, the really famous comedian who I'm always like, Charlie, fuck, I don't remember. You know who I'm trying to say. Anyways, he had that one skit, my favorite skit, where it was like, about like, making the prison, like taking 4 states and making them into a giant prison farm, as he calls it. Like, and then putting it like on TV, and he's like, "We're gonna call this the Murder Network" or something like that. And, like, basically, that's what it is. But yeah, it sounds like one of those fucking stories. Like, yeah, they took me out to the woods, and he had like a gun to my head, and he said like, "Run as fast as you can." It's like one of those fuck the best stories, and of course, it's always a family member, or something. Anyways, where was I? Okay, that's right, just strip down for your uncle. Frodo freezes, weirded out emoji face. Bilbo, huh? What's the holdup? Oh my god. Okay, let me stop this and do one more.